Hello and welcome back, everyone. Hello and welcome back. How are you all doing today? How's it going, Straw? How are you doing, Carcinogen? Hello, hello. It's time for us to do a run of... Why is that in here? Do a run of 3 drills. We're gonna do a 3 drill run. I was thinking about this after the stream last night, and we are gonna struggle a little bit since we're just gonna be flipping things around, but I'm really hoping since we have 3 open slots here, we can change stuff up. Custom colors? Oh, smart, so we don't get confused. Very smart. We should probably do different colors. Well, Archimedes is gonna have to pilot one of these, so maybe we have him be blue. We'll get another one to be green. No, that's not green. It's more brown than green. That one is green. Army green. Orange is fine. Blue, green, orange. Good call, Straw. This way we can actually easily identify them at a glance. As, you know, the pilots are going to get different abilities, right? So some's going to have more movement, some's going to have more health, some's going to be grid, which makes me sad every time we see that, you know? Once you start having different second tools, yeah, it'll be very important once you have the extra tools too. And that's going to be the main thing I was thinking about after the stream yesterday, is that's going to be the most important thing, is figuring out what other tools we get. Because all we do right now is we do 1 damage to the enemy and we flip them around so they attack the opposite direction, which should be fine in many cases, but is going to be a little problematic. We don't crack the ground unless we get a kill. So one of these is going to have to be our go-to ground breaker. By giving them the damage first. We're probably just going to do 1 reactor to each of these guys first and foremost, just so we have them all do 2 damage. It's going to be really important. I think it's going to be anything that is science class effective. Well, maybe. I mean, effectively what we can do is if we end up getting anything that's for a different class, it just costs 1 extra reactor, which isn't too bad if we don't have these guys all aim for 3 damage drill. We should still be okay. He's going to be piloting Sir Blue. He's got the blue and silver. He's going to be in the blue and silver. All right, let's do this thing. Still sticking to normal difficulty, still learning the game, and now we're playing with a real challenge. Triple drill. Here we go. See what we can get done. All right, so we're dealing with Spider Boss and explosives up here at Archive. We're dealing with goo and armor, the good old shell scion down here at the RST. We're dealing with scorpion and healing with the blood one, and we're dealing with a beetle. Beetle to detritus might not be too tough. It might be pretty easy. And then extra health. So we don't want to do the extra health one first at all, because we're dealing with 1 damage each right now. Let's also make sure we get the Fire and Forget on him quickly. Well, it would be nice to get the extra damage. I think Fire and Forget on at least one of them is going to be critical, just for us to get up and go. But yes, let's see here. What is it? The Fireflies have 3 health. The Beetles, the Scorpions have 2 or 3 health. The Hornets have 2 health. So there's no 1 health units here. The Leapers have 1 health. The Scarabs have 2 health. Okay, so this might be the one we need to do. All of those have 2 or 1 health, except for the Shield Scion, which then makes it that we do 0 damage. The Shield Scion makes us do 0 damage until we get rid of him. We can still flip enemies around, though, but the Shield Scion does make life hard. This guy has a 1 health, 2 health, 3 health, 2 health setup. So I think maybe we start with RST, especially since this should be the easiest one for us to do, since there are maps on here where the ground is falling away, and we'll just be flying, and all of our guys fly. So we might be able to take full advantage of that. So RST, let's do RST first. And the problem is with the Spiderling boss, like with all the Spiderlings that'll be spawned, we're going to really struggle because we don't have any multi-hit abilities currently. So this one we can't do for a while because of that boss. I think we'll probably end up doing RST and then Detritus, because the beetle doesn't matter if he falls down a hole, right? Yes, the ground shall be removed. All right, so we're going to go do RST into Detritus, and then maybe we do Pinnacle. And it'd be weird if we do Archive last, but with that Spider Leader, we might have to do this one last. Let's go RST first. All right. Defend the train. We are not doing that one first. Defend the prototype Renfield bombs. Maybe. And this is the one we wanted. Seismic activity detected. Take less than 3 grid damage, protect the coal plant. So there's going to be ground that's going to be disappearing because of the seismic activity here. Ground tiles will periodically sink into the chasms, taking any unit with them. This is the one we want for our first one. So hopefully we can get some, like, you know, hopefully we can get a reactor or something out of here. Who knows? But at the very least, we can start trying to get a rhythm playing with these guys. It's going to be really hard, though, because it takes 2 hits to take out any of them. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my goodness, what a mech team. Oh, there's the pod! Exactly what we wanted. Perfectly on time. We need it. Oh, it got rid of the dust. Oh, we have to get it, like, right now, actually. We have to actually pick it up right now, because it disappears next turn. It's literally gone next turn. Alright, we'll have Archimedes grab it then, because Archimedes can flip this one around and then go grab it, and then the others can go and hit these guys. Yeah, Fire and Forget, grab exactly right. So spin you around, pick up the pod, which is great, because that's 1 reactor, which means we can give Archimedes +1 damage. So Archimedes will have Fire and Forget and a 2 damage attack, which means he could one-shot any of these guys, which is big. We'll go ahead and we'll take Peter, and we'll have Peter blast this guy. And the other one's just missing entirely, so we can either block, or we can take out Peter, which I think we should take out Peter. Because then we're going to be dealing with just 2 enemies here, and one can be one shot. And this gives us a cracking on the ground. Bye! Alright. Living in RC, get used to the quakes. Okay, shields are up. So we can't do any damage to this guy, but we can at least flip him around. Ooh, geez, Peter's the only one that can get here, I think. Can Archimedes get there? Archimedes can, because you've got 5 movement. This has got 4 movement. We have to take out this guy. We've got no choice. We have to take him out. Because we do no damage otherwise. So we're going to have you hit. Have you clear. Cracks that. This is the last time that Peter can block. Which means that Archimedes can run over here and clear. Cracking the ground over here. And we can actually come and block this one. So we're still only dealing with 2 enemies right now. We have all of this ground breaking here means that this is not a flyer. He can't escape. He's stuck. That's good. But we're gonna need to let Peter heal. Peter's gonna have 1 health after this. Okay, big leaper. Not ideal. And he is a flyer. Bummer. Okay, so he goes underground. We can take him out. Alright, that's simple. Peter, we can't have you stand here anymore, though. But we can at least get Michaela over here. Michaela can take this one down. Cracking more ground and clearing that. Peter, let's just have you fly here. You hit. Oh, actually, it would have been better to have Peter get the kill. Because we need Peter to get the XP, not Archimedes. Archimedes doesn't need the XP. I think it's worth us resetting the turn. We only have 1 more turn after this. So let's reset the turn. We do need the XP, it's important. So we need to let Michaela and Peter get the hits. So Michaela gets the kill here. Only 1 XP for it. We'll move Peter over, move Archimedes up. Archimedes will hit. Peter gets the kill for 2 XP, so we need to get that XP. Okay, so we'll be blocking these 2. We're all the way around here, so we're in a pretty good position. Archimedes can move, but you're good where you're at. So if these are land-based, they can't go anywhere. Completely locked down. Well, he's a flyer and a land-based one, so this one's locked down. Can't go anywhere. And has no position to actually shoot, so he's just going to probably end his turn. Oh, he can get an angle to hit us here. That's fine. We need 2 damage. So Michaela can hit you and take you down because you go down into the hole. Archimedes can hit, and then we can hit, and then you go as well. So we get Archimedes here to hit. And then we can get Michaela to hit. And then we can get Peter to hit. And we keep getting more XP on these 2. 7 XP, 5 XP. We just need to get more. More XP all the time. Not too bad. We did a decent job here. We did rely on the holes, though. That did take care of 2 enemies that we didn't have to hit a second time. So we did still rely on it. Okay. Item. Oh my goodness, we've got an item already. All right, so we've got the Mercury Fist. It is a 4 damage, used 1 time per battle, and requires 1 reactor for us to get this to work because it is a prime unit class weapon. But it is a new weapon. It is a new weapon. Defend the Terraformer. Nice. Okay, so Terraformer is the only one we can play with. Defend the Earth Mover. That's going to be a tougher one. So here's the thing. Because it's the wrong class, costs an additional power to use. It's only 1 time. It's a 4 damage, 1-time attack. So there's not much we can do with that. We'll just go ahead and we'll chuck it on Peter for now. We're not going to power it up or anything for him, but we'll have it on him. We are going to go ahead and get Archimedes at extra damage, though. By the way, might not want Archimedes to have the core because of experience. I think we want it because of the Fire and Forget. We want him to have the more damage. So he can still do 2 damage and then someone else finishes them off. You're right, it is going to be... He's going to be hoarding more experience and kills by doing that, but I think the Fire and Forget's going to be, like, mandatory. With our damage... With how low our damage is. Otherwise, he could give it to Peter. He's already got most XP. We can give it to Peter. So Peter, Green Boy is going to be our big damage. Yeah, we need more reactors. New Terra with terraforming. And again, we went for this one, which, you know, didn't give us the reputation we needed, because if we went for these 4 here, would have gotten 2, 4, 6, 8, and then if we got the HQ, it would be 10, but that's 1 more than we need, so 1's still fine, as long as we do these. But now we can pick and choose between any of these 4 that we want to do. Defend the Earth Mover. I just don't think we can do Earth Movers right now. Terraformer we can do, because enemies within the Terraformer range, we can just have the Terraformer clear them. So it'll help us out with damage, and it's not a higher difficulty one like it usually is, it's not a high threat, so we should be okay with this. Let's go ahead and let's give the new Terra run here. We can also fly over the water, which is nice. Okay, 2 Leapers, it's a 1-shot kill, and then the Scarab, which is a 1-shot kill for Peter. So we'll leave you here. We'll put Peter... Where can you go? Man, I can hit any of them. Alright. I'll put you there, put Peter here. Put Michaela here. Hopefully this guy goes for Michaela. Peter can go for the Scarab. I really need to get him closer, though. He can only move 4. So I need him closer. Because if the Scarab moves, like, up here, we're in trouble. So actually, maybe we have to bring him here. I'm just hoping the Leaper doesn't go for him. It's fine. But we can one-shot all these guys. Vex-sided Commander. Alright, he's not going for anything. We can get over there. You can get that one. And you came right up close to Peter, who's going to one-shot you. Nice. And then Archimedes can go and block this one. And I think we terraform this way afterwards. So we move Michaela here, so she's out of range. And then she can one-shot him. Peter, we'll have you come here to take him out. And Archimedes, you can come here to take him out. Terraforming them coming up out of the ground doesn't do anything, if I remember correctly. So we're going to do these ones instead. Where do we do these? Let's do the ones far back first. Let's do these first, because then they turn into sand tiles. That's good. Alright, Peter for 2. Archimedes for 1. And Michaela for 1. We'll end our turn here, and now the 2 enemies are going to be popping up here. That's a Scion, we have to take him out immediately. That Shell Scion's a problem. But he's right next to Peter now, so that's good. And we can go ahead and we can have this guy take these out if we want. Sharing XP across the board. And Michaela can come and block this. Peter can come over here and hit this. And Archimedes just chills with a heal. And we'll have 1, 2, 3 enemies pop up, and hopefully we can go ahead and get terraforming over here. If one guy goes to attack this building, another one goes for him. Okay. Terraform first. See, I think that's impressive until he sees a mover. Well, he might see a mover in action. We'll see. Crack. Actually bad. If something does any damage to this, it's going to be old. Awkward. Wait, I can't remember. Yeah, so I thought. We can actually, instead of healing, we can just attack the ground and remove the Vec that was going to spawn there. Just no Vec spawn. Sorted. Solved, sorted, done. Dealt with. Don't worry about it. We can block this one here. So there should only be one Vec popping up for turn 2. Archimedes is in a lot of trouble here. Oh, perfect. That's in range for Peter to go grab. I'll have to get you out of the way here. That does mean less XP, but it's worth it probably. Yeah, we need to be careful about us getting overrun. I think XP is less important than us getting cores right now. Cores and abilities, I think, is more critical. We just need more cards in our hand, you know? But yeah, we need to go and terraform this side and this side still. So we'll get Peter over here. Yeah, we'll get Peter over here. Clear this guy. So now these two are blocking. And then Archimedes, we're just going to have you repair. You can attack this, removing the one, but you're still going to get hurt regardless. Or I guess, actually, no. Let's, no, it's not cracked. Never mind. All we can do is, like, move here, and crack this one. So it's kind of the same regardless, I guess. I guess we can move here and crack it. That's fine. And then we'll go ahead and terraform this. Oh, it brings it back! Never knew. Have you go ahead and heal up. And I don't want you blocking anything. Your health's too low. I do need them to get higher health for us to do more blocking. He's got 2 health. That's not good. He's got 2 health. That's not good. He's got 2 health. That's not good. Okay, good. He's attacking us. Good. It's fine. That's not fine. Actually, no, that's fine. Because Michaela can get you. Peter can get you. You can terraform here. And then Archimedes can just move over. So Archimedes hits you. Spins you around. Peter can actually get the kill. On that one. And Michaela can flip you to attack the other direction. Okay, end turn. Alright. Success! We did the thing. Didn't take them all out. But it still worked out well. 9 XP, 1 XP. 9 more XP on Peter and he gets a level. Man, if he can get a reactor, that'd be huge. That'd be really big. Protect the Renfield bomb or protect the train? Oh, bombs are going to be tough. Train's also going to be really hard depending on what we're fighting. I think we can do train, though. Unless something sits on the tracks. Because we're cracking the earth a bunch. I don't know if we can do that. And an Elven Leaper. Whoa. Oh my goodness, that thing does 5 damage and has 3 health. I don't know if we can do that one right now. I would like it because it would give us the grid point too. We can't do Suncatcher. 1, there's an Alpha Leaper, but 2, more importantly, wouldn't have enough reputation. We need 7 by the end of it. So let's go for Crater Bay. And then maybe the Hardened Shale or the bunkers. Well, Maglev bunkers if we have to. But let's see if we can defend the Renfield bombs here. Okay. Leapers, good. Leapers can be taken out by you. So Michaela and Archimedes can take out the Leapers. Oh, if we can get another time pop, it'd be awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, you can get that one. Ooh, you're far away. I don't like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, thank goodness we're within range. Jeez. All right, so Peter goes here. Archimedes goes here. Michaela goes here. And we're still fine. Thank goodness for that. We still barely are doing enough damage, but it won't be hard for us to get overwhelmed. Michaela and then Archimedes. Let's block this one. Put him in the center so he's next to someone. Okay, next to Peter, good. Alright, perfect. Peter can just hit him. Simple. This one is cracked, so that's actually good. So we can actually take Michaela here and have Michaela just clear this one. That's good. We can have Peter crack this one. It means Archimedes can actually move over and crack this one. Which means we'd have no enemies spawn, but we want at least one enemy spawning each turn if we can help it. So we'll let one pop up here. Just so we don't get overwhelmed in the final round if we have to keep moving, and so we can keep getting XP. And the biggest thing is we want to get Peter all the XP we possibly can. Because Peter just needs 5 more XP here. So Peter can move up and take out the Scarab for 2, so we just need 3 more XP now. Let's see. Once Peter levels, can swap the 2 pilots. True, we can. We can switch Peter and Michaela so that Michaela's then running the one with the higher damage. You're right. Try and get her some levels. Very smart. We can do that. We can bring Michaela down and hit this one to get rid of it. Or we can attack this and move here. And move here and have no fights. But we need to fight something. We still need some kills here. Oh, we can't block this one too. Okay, that's fine. So then what we'll do is we'll have Archimedes clear this one and stand here, and whoever pops up here is what we'll fight. We'll fight whatever comes up in the smoke. Scarab, perfect. It's only 2 more XP though, so it's not enough. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that smoke's in the way. We can't attack it. We can't hit it. No one can reach. Oh my gods. We literally can do nothing. Can you attack the tile? It's a smoke to do something? I don't think so. Nah, it doesn't do anything. Okay. End the turn. Literally nothing we can do. At least not attacking a Renfield bomb. We had casualties, it's unfortunate. But we still defended the bombs, it's fine. We lost a grid needlessly, sadly. That's really unfortunate. There was nothing we could do. There was literally nothing. And this is why I really need us to go and get some more abilities. We really need some more abilities online. Corp doesn't care about them, so it's fine. Yeah, the corporation casualties happen. There's big scary bug monster things. Casualties happen. Do we think we can take out the Alpha? If we can have Peter take out the Alpha, that would be absolutely huge. Actually, if Michaela could do it, it'd be even better. I'd rather do this one than this one, because I think we're going to be in trouble here, depending on if anything stands on the tracks. In the battle with less than 4 mech damage. We can do that, but we can't block a lot if we're going to do that. We've been taking a lot of mech damage blocking. Oof. I don't know. Do we feel up to the tasks? The question. I think we can do it. Extra grid would be nice. But I don't want to risk it. We haven't done a train mission in a while. Let's do trains. Let's do trains. Ooh, boy. It's not good. We need to take him down immediately. Peter can get to most spots this guy's going to go to. He can attack every location this guy stands in, except here. As long as the guy doesn't go to C1, Peter's got him. As long as he doesn't go to C1, Peter can take him. We have to take him out first. Okay. That's bad. Peter can't move. Okay, so what we can do then... it's fine, it's just unfortunate. Because what we can do is we can take Archimedes and we can take Michaela. Both of them can do 1 damage to clear this guy. Right? We can then hit this with Peter. Peter can hit this guy because he does 3 damage. And we just hit for 1 damage. From this guy. So no one's dead, and then Archimedes can come down here after attacking. And we block both. Luckily, there's no don't take 4 damage, because we're going to take 3 damage this turn. I should have done that in the wrong... I should have done that in a different order. Too bad, so sad. Too late. I'm going to save that reset for later, just in case something else goes horribly wrong. Alright, cleared. Next. We have to be very careful about these cracks. Alright, Peter can at least take that one out, so that's good. So Peter can move up and clear this one. There's the level. Reactor, huge! Oh, that's huge! Him getting a reactor is massive. That's big. Train only has 1 HP, so it's not that difficult. Yeah, it's only got 1 HP. That was massive right there. We'll go ahead and we'll have Michaela move down here. And repair and block. We're gonna move Archimedes up here. We break that so it goes underground, and then move back here to block. Good. 1 more turn. Only 2 enemies can pop. We want Michaela... I mean, it's fine if both of them get XP here, but we want Michaela to get XP. Okay, that's fine. Alright, Peter, let's get this one because we're locked in. Peter can take this one. We'll have Michaela clear this one. Nice. Michaela's at 8 XP. Woo! And turn. Alright. We did the thing. But getting that extra reactor was pretty big. Getting that reactor is pretty huge. Alright, to the corporate headquarters. We're dealing with goos. Goos are going to be really problematic for us. I'm thinking we still have Peter go. And this way we can bash the goo for 4 damage. Because we're going to have to split the goo. We have to kill 5 of them. The first one has 4 health. The second one has... 4 health turns into 2 healths, which then turn into 4 1 healths. Right? And we have to kill 5 of those 7. Mercury Fist lets us take out the goo in 1 hit. I think it has 4 health. It might have 5. It might have 5, in which case Michaela can get the killing blow. But I think we're going to need to go and do this and use the Mercury Fist for this one. Because otherwise, it's going to take us literally all 5 turns to take it down, or have all of them attack him. It's going to take way too long otherwise. It'd be nice if I could tell how much health it has. But yeah, we can swap them afterwards, but for now, we're going to need the Mercury Fist ability online. It'd be nice to get the extra use, but we just don't have the reactors. we don't have the reactors. We need more reactors. How much health? 3 health. Okay. Okay. So it's not as bad as I thought. But still, the Mercury Fist is still going to do well for this one. These guys are going to be a bit of a problem. Swap you too. Let's get Peter in the center. We can just spin these guys around. They only attack in 1 square, so it's fine. There's no spots here where we'll be in trouble by having them just spin around. Oh, okay. Or especially if they just want to attack us and do nothing else, I guess. It's fine. Okay, so what we can do is... we can move Michaela here and hit one of them. Archimedes can't quite reach. Actually, yeah, 1, 2, 3... yeah, Archimedes can come here and hit the other one. And then you can... Peter can come over here and hit this guy. Oh, he does 4 damage. Okay. So we can bring Peter here. Michaela can come... here. Oh yeah, because we can move after we attack, true. So what we can do is we can go ahead and flip this one around, and then move behind to block. Michaela can get the kill to get the XP. There we go, 2 XP. And then we can get Peter to blast it. There we go, while blocking this. So no new enemies, 2 health, so Peter can one-shot each of these guys, depending on what they decide to attack. And these 2 can go focus on this one to clear. The problem's going to be next turn. Wow, that's really bad. Archimedes can get to it. Okay, thank goodness Archimedes can get there. But Michaela can't reach. Michaela's too far. Archimedes can get here and flip. So at least we won't take any grid damage, that's fine. Michaela can help a bit, I guess. Michaela can clear this one, that's good. Okay, so we can get... let's do Peter first and find out where the goo goes. Behind him, perfect, that's what we like to see. Michaela can move up here and clear this. So that guy's not coming up. And this guy's gonna go into the ground. Which will be 3, 4, 5, and that'll get all of those. Michaela could have killed a 1 health blob. Yeah, kind of far away. That's okay. She'll help with that in a minute here. And Archimedes can come up here, flip you around. Oh, you actually countered your ability to attack. Nice. We can come back here to block. So we can hold the fort. Okay. Bye. Oh, he still shoots out the blobs when he dies like that. Crazy. I thought he would just be gone. Okay, I need him not to attack Archimedes. Actually, it's fine, because Archimedes can move after being attacked. It's fine. Where are you going? Well, that's bad. How much health do you have here, buddy? You take 4 damage from that! Okay. So Michaela's gonna have to get you free, because these things still do 4 damage for some reason. You're just gonna have to take this guy out. And then Peter's gonna have to move over here and hit this. We got 1, 2, 3. Then we just need 1 more goo on the final round. This guy will be standing on here blocking it, and he'll die from that, so we should be fine. So we should get all 4. Okay, so all the blobs are gone that we need to. We'll have 2 remaining blobs, no big deal. And we'll have actually just the 2 remaining blobs for the last round. Okay, that works. All right, Michaela gets killed. Perfect. Archimedes gets killed. Cleans. Peter is now free to move, so Peter can move. Clear. And let's move Archimedes to center, because it's these 2 that are going to be left standing. So we get them a little more central location here. Oh, it still counts as damage. Bye. That's funny. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that does count as damaging the. Yeah. The last person who needs any XP is definitely going to be Michaela, so Michaela can go ahead and clear it. Done. That 1 XP. Boom. Nice. Alright. I thought that was going to go worse, so that actually worked out pretty well. That worked out pretty well. And we got the 9 that we were looking for. We also get a free thing, which, oh my god, it's Missile Barrage. Lily gives a +3 move on first turn of every mission, which is nice and all. She also has 17 XP instead of the 9 that Michaela currently has, but the Missile Barrage is more important. We need ability options more so than pilots. So we will definitely be taking that. We have Vice Grip and Titan Fist. Vice Grip is good, but no, we don't need Vice Grip. Titan Fist is something we might want to take. Means we'll get one less reactor. It's pretty good. We'll put Missile Barrage on Michaela. We get 2 reactors to start. So we have Missile Barrage online for a one-time attack at the beginning of the turn, or a one-time per battle. We'll probably try and do that round 1. And increases Michaela's damage. We now have the Mercury Fist and Peter's damage, which means Archimedes is the only one that does 1 damage still. You would go with 1 damage on Archimedes instead. It does have more mobility, true. As for the last 3, put it on there. So I was thinking what we could do is we could also pick up Titan's Fist. It's only 2 damage. You need a lot of reactors to get up to 4. Yeah, no, you're right. Reactor's more important. We need AoE, we don't need single damage. You're right. That is very true. Alright, so now we always do 2 damage. We always do 2 damage. We have a big heavy hitter damage attack, and we have a plink everyone for 1 damage attack, which would have been so huge with this goo boss, but yeah, we're right. Good. 1 down. We were looking at Detritus next. Worm Boy. Dig Guy. The Dig Guy is a huge problem because we can't get through rocks. So Digman is a real issue. We can't do that. We like the archive is definitely looking like the last island for us. There's no way, we literally cannot get to him because he puts the rock wall around him unless he like does it right next to us. Nothing we can do there. Beetles are fine because we can start making holes in the ground and hopefully have them fall into it. That's not a big deal. But I do think we go for Detritus. Now that this has the health scion, the soldier scion, which is +1 health, but now that we have +1 damage on all of our guys, should be okay. And we're dealing with wow, they have a lot of health. Scorpions have 2 health, Fireflies have 3 health, Scarabs have 2 health, Scion has 2 health, and Digman have 3 health. Ooh, also Acid, true. Also Acid. But then there's the Beetle boss, which should be easier for us to take out the Beetle boss than the other ones here, because we can make holes. Let's go for Detritus. 2 Detritus. We have the teleporting facility and the heap. Wow, both of them are crazy difficulty ones. We can void any non-flying boss. Essentially, yeah. Well, especially that one because he runs in a straight line. So if we can just line him up to any spot that we've cracked a space, we can just attack that space. So ideally we go for 1, 2, 3, and then any of them. That way we'll get 2, 4, 6, 7, and then 8, 9 to get our 9. So we have to do the teleport factory, and maybe we do the heap. Defend the train, and protect the battery. Holy, and oh my goodness, this is an Alpha Scorpion. Oh my god, I don't know if we can do that. Alpha Firefly. Alpha Fireflies are going to be worse for us, though. And kill at least 7 enemies. That's going to be tough, because we kind of try and delay. Yeah. The Scorpion only attacks in 1 line, it's fine. When we attack him, we spin him around. As long as he doesn't stand on this, we'll be okay. Otherwise, all 3 of us are going to have to hit him. Although we have the Mercury Fist and the Missile Barrage. We can Mercury Fist and Missile Barrage to do 5 damage on him. Turn 1 if we have to. So we can do that. He's got 5 health, this is a problem. Like, the issue is he's got a lot of health. Let's get started. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Literally what I was afraid of. Okay, no one's standing here, we're fine. No one's standing here, we're fine. The only other one we have to worry about is this guy. So, Michaela's gonna have to Missile Barrage, and you're gonna have to Mercury Fist. So we're gonna get Peter here to Mercury Fist, which means I need you to flip this guy around, this Alpha. And Michaela, you can stand... somewhere. Yeah, that Mercury Fist does 4, and then the Barrage will do 1. And then also we'll chip damage everyone else, which is what we need right now. And then we can go ahead and move here to block this. Where do I want Michaela to stand? Michaela has decent movement. We can't stand here. We can stand here if we want to on the track. That'll at least stop the enemy from being able to move onto the track once we flip him around with Archimedes. So that works. D2 instead? I think, yeah, I think F4 is fine, because this way then an enemy can't stand on here. We don't have to deal with this nightmare scenario again. Alright, so go for the fist. We go for the flip. So you attack that direction now. We move over. We go for the barrage. Clearing the way for the train. Getting him down to 1, so Archimedes... Actually, everyone does 2 damage. But yeah, 2 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage. We can clear all of them next turn. We just need to be within range to hit each. And then we'll have to deal with 4 enemies popping up next turn. Well, 3, because we should be able to block 1. Block, block. You move here to attack, that's fine. We'll take you out. You're still within range, we'll take you out. And you're kind of far, but Michaela can get you. Oh, only 1 extra enemy coming up. Interesting, okay. So Michaela can go and clear. Peter... I'll have you move here and clear. And then Archimedes will have you clear and stand on... Oh, you're right. If Peter was over here, we could block that. Smart. Let's reset that. You're right, you're right. Because Archimedes can move after attacking. So that's the right call. Because then Archimedes can move here. Or actually, I'm going to have him stand here instead. So we can have everyone focus on this for the last turn. That was a good catch. Hit, move. And hit. Oh. I literally said that and then didn't. It's fine. They're all still within range. Doesn't matter. I said it and then it was at the top of my mind. I moved over there. It's fine. Scorpion is what I was expecting. It only takes 2 to clear. So what we'll do is we'll have Peter come over here and hit. And then we'll have Michaela go ahead and clear, so Michaela gets the XP. He's now 1 XP off from leveling. You think E3 would have been better than C3 for blocking because of the train? True. Yeah, if it was a Scorpion here... I mean, if it ended up being an Alpha Scorpion, we would have been in quite a bit of trouble. We'd barely be able to kill us, but still. Alright. Success! Michaela has 1 more XP left to be able to level. I'm hoping she gets a reactor. That would be amazing. If she gets move or health, that's still good. If she gets grid, I'm disappointed. Alright, we'll go and do reprocessing next, which is destroy acid vats. That's going to be a bit tough for us to do. We can't really spend our time attacking acid vats. They have 2 health, so it is a 1 hit to kill, but... Let's see. If she gets grid, she's the one getting sold when we get the new pilot. True, she is. She better not get grid. Alright. 3 health, 2 health, 3 health. So we can't exactly clear. Although we can... Missile Barrage to take out these 2 if we want. And then this guy would only have 1 health left. We'll do Archimedes. Yeah, we'll get set like so. I think the Missile Barrage will actually also hit the vats. Which is kind of nice. Pod, huge. Huge. Give me that reactor. I need that core. So we can move Peter here and hit. That's great. Archimedes can just hit you to spin you around. We have to use the missile barrage because we can't actually get to him. Look at that. we actually have to use missile barrage to have him duck underground because we literally can't get to him. We literally can't reach him. Wow, brutal. Yeah, it does hit all the vats too. Nice. Would Archimedes to pick up the pod? I don't know, because Peter can stand here and hit for 2 and clear. Which then I guess Michaela technically could go 1, 2, 3, 4 and stand here and hit him. Actually, no, that'd be perfect, because that then spins him around, so he's going to hit this for us and clear it. Then we have us hit this one, and then we can use Missile Barrage next turn. And that way one of the vats is down. No, he's going to spin around and go underground. What am I talking about? He'll run. But that lets us save Missile Barrage for next turn. Yeah, let's save Missile Barrage for next turn. Now, here's a question. How does that work? I don't know if that'll kill him. I think it will. I think that does actually kill him. So I'll have Archimedes go and hit this guy first, so he's weakened. I think that clears. This should give her 2 kills. Either way, she'll level up from the 3 XP she'll get from this guy. It does! Reactor, yes! Yes! Oh my goodness, she got reactor. Huge. Huge, she got reactor. She's like, please, please don't replace me. We ain't replacing anything with that 3 reactor. That's huge. I kind of want to put Archimedes here and have Archimedes clear this one next turn. Because we're only dealing with 2 enemies. Although Michaela, I guess, can run and do that if we have Archimedes block. Yeah, if Archimedes blocks, Archimedes can hit this. Michaela can come over here, hit this one, and then we can have Peter come over here and grab this guy, wherever he goes. Yeah, Michaela can do that. That's fine. Because she already used her missile barrage. We just have this alpha, we'll just spin around. That's fine. Ugh, that's a lot of enemies. Actually, Archimedes can make the run. Alright, in which case we'll have Archimedes come here, hit this, and then he can come over here and block this one. Michaela can come here, hit this while blocking this one, and then Peter can come over here and hit this, so he turns this way. We can't hit him with the Meteor Fist, or the Mercury Fist, because it does not enough damage. But that at least clears what we need. Clear that. Move back. 1 chemical spill as ordered. Over here, for this. There it goes. And then Peter, do I want you here or here? Yeah, let's get you over here. Spin. Done. Nice. Block and block. Alright, Archimedes is in trouble here. Nice. Yeah, I had a feeling Scorpion was going to go for him. So we're going to need Michaela to scoot up to hit him so that it frees Archimedes. This guy's going to shoot through, so he'll do 3 damage. So if Michaela comes here and spins this guy around, he'll attack here and then we can ignore him. That guy's going to shoot this and clear this spawn point. It's kind of funny. True. Order is a thing. Archimedes could just heal. We can just move Peter out of the way, and then 1 will kill 2 with a 3 damage attack. Archimedes will be safe, have +1 health, and lose 1 health while blocking. 3 goes and clears out this spot here. We could do that. The alternative is Archimedes can attack this guy. Michaela can stand here and attack this guy. And remember, there's 3 health points. Each health point is 1 experience. That's how it works. 1 health point equals 1 XP. So Michaela could kill this one, then getting 3 XP, and Peter could, instead of standing here, could stand on this one, blocking this one, and hit this one with his Mercury Fist, not Meteor Fist, Mercury Fist, to get 5 XP. Keep leveling him up. And then we just need to move you off of the spot so you don't get hit after the attack. So I think that's going to be better, as that gets us more overall XP. So we'll move Peter up and blast him with that 5 XP there. We'll go ahead and have Archimedes spin this sucker around, and we're just going to go hide over here. They're going to bring Michaela. Actually, Michaela can stand on this and block. I mean, the only thing we have to deal with is a scarab. As we clear that guy. Yeah. Works for me. Let's do it. Bonk. Bye. Block, block. You move. 4 XP. Do we want to keep pushing Peter up to level as fast as possible, or Michaela as fast as possible? I think I want to just blitz Peter's XP up as fast as we can, because he's already closer to getting the next benefit. He's 15 points up already. So we're going to have Peter get this one. There we go. Good job, team. Good job. So far, the squad's been doing very well. Very well. Item? Got Herald. Plus 2 mech health. It's nice. And healing pushes people back. It's nice, but no. Reactor's better. Reactor's so much better. And with that one reactor, what do I want to do with you? Not a lot of stuff I can do with just one reactor on Michaela here. I think we'll just put it in movement for now. Get her up to 5 move, so she's on par with Archimedes. The next reactor we get, we could bring her up to 3 damage here if we drop the Meteor Barrage. Ideally, we get 2 and then move down there, but yeah, I think more movement is useful. Plus 1 damage from Meteor Barrage. It's 2 power. We'd need another power. Oh, that's... Yep. That's where we got one from the... I was just thinking about her leveling up. You're right. An extra damage on Meteor Barrage is probably the better call. I think you're right on that. Is there anything anyone else could benefit having 1 more reactor from? We can get 1 more use on the Meteor Fist. Useful, but not something we're going to use often, to be honest. I think you're right. Use the green here. Yes. Use the green one there. Nice. All right, perfect. Yeah, I think the plus 2 damage. I think you're right. This is going to be big. Yeah, completely forgot about the reactor. I just thought about her level up. I was so excited about it. All right, we need to do downtown. End the battle with less than 4 mech damage. Oh, that's going to be tough. We rely on absorbing a lot of damage. So that one might be a little difficult for us to achieve. We'll just see how it goes. A Worm Boy. These all have 3 health. Brutal. Okay. Think we should absorb less and destroy tiles more? Might need to, yeah. Oh, if we heal, this number does go down, so we can also heal. But yeah, the Burrow Boy is brutal. Wormy is not great. Now, where can you go? You can go to here. So long as no one's standing here, he can't he can't attack anything this turn. We can ignore him. This guy's gonna definitely come over here for sure. Guaranteed, certainly. And what we can do is we could put Peter here with his mash. With his big little fist. Fist of Fury. We can have him whack him for 4 to clear. Then we can focus on taking out this guy with you 2. And then deal with him next turn. Drop successful. You're gonna go here, right? Yeah, it's just, there is no other place you're gonna go. And yeah, you're gonna attack that way. We knew it from the start. Oh, excellent. Look at this! It's literally perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Literally couldn't have asked for something better. So we'll go ahead and I'm gonna move Peter over a bit. I want him a little more into the middle of the map here. Blast that guy down. Archimedes, we're gonna put Archimedes here. We want Archimedes here to try and tempt the Scorpion to go for Archimedes if we can. And bring Michaela down. So Archimedes hits first, because Archimedes doesn't need XP. Michaela hits next, because Michaela needs XP. And now both of these spots are actually vulnerable to be cracked. Or they are cracked. They're vulnerable to be destroyed. We're good there. Go ahead and we'll end our turn. Now we're just healing with him. Okay, so that's perfect. So these two can go over here and clear that. Then Michaela can stand here and clear this one. So Peter can hit. You don't need to move anywhere. Archimedes can move up. I was about to have Archimedes block as well as Michaela block. We can't. We can't. We can only have one more block. We'll have Michaela block. If only Barrage would hit all these, right? Should have Archimedes hit first. Oh well. Oh, you're right. We can reset. I think it's worth doing. I think we're doing well. I don't think we're going to be in a position that we're going to be in too much... Well, there's going to be 3 enemies. There's only 2 more turns left. Do we trust? We took out a Scorpion, which is 3 XP. Man. Yeah, we are getting a lot of new guys. I think we're gonna hold off on the turn reset. Because we've already used our Mercury Fist. We'll clear that one. And Archimedes, I'll have you stand here. So that if something stands here, we can go ahead and get it with the cracked ground. Try and tempt it into position. This is the one I'm worried about. Because Michaela's gonna have to go for it. Oh, a health booster. Very bad. Okay, so we can have that one go in the ground. You didn't go here, you monster. Okay. We literally cannot take any more damage for the rest of the fight here. We can't take out this Scorpion. We don't have enough damage. Peter can get here and clear this one. Michaela could do the Barrage, move over and Barrage, which would clear this one and get this one low enough that then Archimedes... Well, Archimedes hits first. G2 is 1 hit. G2 dies in 1 hit, or G3 dies 1 hit? No, not quite. Archimedes kills G3 after Scion dead? No, what I'm thinking instead is Archimedes attacks first, bringing him to 2 health, right? Peter clears this guy. Michaela moves here and barrages for 2. Which would do 2 damage to the Scion and 2 damage to the Scorpion, getting her, 5 XP from these 2. And then we just have to deal with these guys, these remaining 3 for the rest of the fight. I mean, actually, Archimedes should... Well, we can move Archimedes after he attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can stand here. But we can't take any more damage. So let's go ahead and let's do this. Peter clears. Archimedes hits. And a new barrage for kill. Oh, that had 4... Okay. You know, I never looked that deeply into it. Experience points is equivalent to hit points the enemy had. I did not realize that the Soldier Scion, by increasing the Vec health by 1, increases the XP gained from killing those Vec by 1. Very interesting. And punch D2. No one has any additional punches. We're out of attacks. Everyone got their attacks off. So we are gonna have to we're gonna have to let these 3 surface. And Michaela did the barrage. That was her attack. She can't do anything else. An alpha worm boy. Barrage would have killed B2. You're right. Because it was on thin ice. You're right. That was a waste of Peter's turn. Peter could have moved. And, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Peter could have gone and did some more damage somewhere else. Or actually, no, he would have just healed. He would have had nothing else to do, right? Either way, you're right, yeah. Because of the cracked ground, the barrage would have taken it. So this one we just need to hit. Archimedes can just hit that. But then you can clear this one, you can clear that one, you can both get some XP there. And then, yeah, then, oh, no, you're right. Then we could have stabbed D2 and we would have had one less, which was the... I think it was the Scorpion came from there? I don't remember. But you're right. Yeah, that would have been better. Okay, so hit you, have you go down. Michaela can clear for some XP. Bye. Then Peter can clear for XP. And that's the turn. Alright, we managed. We managed. 2 more fights like that and they'll be leveled. Works good anyway, true. But it is good to point out the optimal moves, because then I know to look for them more. Right? I know what to look for. But yeah, so we only need 19 more XP on Peter, and then it's all on Michaela. Alright, the final ones, we can choose any of these. Any of these are free for us to choose from. This one's going to be tough with the Alpha Firefly. This guy's got shields on things, and it's conveyors. We just need to focus on not taking too much damage, and we have shields, which is kind of nice. This one's also got conveyors. Take less than 3 grid damage in conveyors. This one's got teleport pads. How well can you look at mountains? I'm pretty bad at identifying when there's, like, special stuff in mountains. Wonder if you can see the mountain stuff from preview? No, I don't think you can. I was looking at the, I watched the replay of that, and it was... There was nothing indicating there was something special there. It was just a cracked mountain. And then once the mountain was cracked open, we saw it. So what we should be looking for is cracked mountains on the preview, which I think you can see. I didn't double check, but I should double check. I think on the preview, I think we can see cracked mountains. But yeah, so either way, I want to get one that at least... I don't want to do landfill, because I'd like to at least get a little more grid. If we can get 2 things of grid, we can get up to 17% defense. If we can get 2 grid, if we did this one. This sector has 2 grid installations. That power many Detritus' facilities. These installations are vital to Detritus' defense efforts. I think Disposal Vault might be the better one, yeah, because we have the teleports. Well, the teleports aren't that useful to us, because we're not going to be pushing enemies onto them, and we're rarely going to be moving ourselves. It might be problematic. Water's not that useful. It ends up being places we just can't stand. And also, I don't know if we can crack teleport pods spots. I'm tempted to go for the heap, but I think maybe we do pumping station. We just play with conveyor belts. We have to be very careful. I've made mistakes. I've made mistakes with conveyor belts. We almost lost a run once. It was with the rusting hulks. But I almost made a catastrophic failure. Do conveyors even move flyers? They do, funnily enough. It just says we'll push units around the map, so it affects flyers. I agree it shouldn't, but it does. Yeah, I'm better safe than sorry. We don't need the grid defense going up 2%. Our goal is to never even take damage on grid, so 2% shouldn't matter. Let's go for this instead. But breaking tiles where conveyors push people would be funny. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is if we can break that tile right there, right? And like right here or right here. Then the conveyor could just push him in. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, cool. Jeez. Okay, we'll put Archimedes here. We're gonna put Peter here. And put Michaela here. This guy can't reach anyone. This one I'm hoping goes for Peter. So actually, we can convince him to go for Peter if we do this. Because then Peter can, you know, Mercury smash him. 4. We can run up here for 2 with Michaela. And then we can hit this guy for a little bit of damage. Alright, here we go. Take less than 3 grid damage. Wow. Really? Wow, really? What are you doing over here? Okay, so Archimedes can make it. Michaela can't. So Archimedes, you come over here and you clear. Yeah, as I thought. We can't crack conveyor belts. So that was my expectation. So conveyor belts can't be cracked. But the places around them probably can. Now, Michaela can come down here and hit this guy for 2 damage to start weakening him. Or we could have him gang up on this guy. We are going to move Archimedes here. I think it'd be better to gang up on him. Because then we only have 2 enemies we have to deal with. Yeah, I think ganging up on him makes sense. We want more experience on Peter. Now Peter's spot is cracked, and Michaela's spot is cracked. So ideally we attack those at some point to clear it out. So if anyone goes on a conveyor belt here or here, they just die. Okay, we might be ganging up on you. Where are you going? Here? Nice! Alright, Peter can clear that one. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. Yeah, so Peter can come here to block this one from coming up and hit this guy to clear him. We need 2 hits on this guy to clear him. So I guess we'll have Archimedes come up here and back him, get him in the back once, and then he can just slide over, and Michaela can kill. And that'll clear them, and we'll be blocking 2, and we'll have 2 enemies pop up. We'll have Archimedes break F3. We can't break F3 though. It's not cracked. And when he kills this guy, oh, it does still count for cracking. Look at that, crazy. Huh. Now, because then Archimedes can just block this, but we need 2 attacks to clear this one. So we need all 3 attacks to clear these 2. One kills F4, one kills E3. Archimedes breaks, but we can't. This guy's at 3 health. I guess we can have Peter. No, Peter already used. No, he didn't. Yeah, we can Mercury. Oh, because when you hit this, it's gonna crack it. My goodness, someone's thinking outside the box. Yes, that'll be cracked there. But we need to move Peter here to attack from here. So we can attack that one. And then he'll just get moved over his spot again, which is fine. Oh my goodness. Now you're thinking with portals. Yeah, so we clear you with the 5 XP. Clear you from the 3 XP. Archimedes moves up. Clears. And blocks. And we only have 2 enemies. Nice call. Good catch. Totally missed the cracking underneath. Gotta stay on top of removing the ground. No ground for enemies. Give them no ground. No quarter. Alright, so we're locked in here, but we can get this one cleared. And again, we want Peter to level up, because Peter only needs 11 more XP. So 11 more damage to clear. So kind of, you take this one. The enemy shall have no ground to stand on. Yes. So Peter can go clear this one. And Michaela can come over here to clear this one. And we can just have Archimedes heal.
Hello there.
And that would solve that one. Hey, Left Hand Luke, how are you doing today? Welcome to the nonsense. Actually, no, Archimedes can move over and instead of healing, can just crack that to get rid of it. Just attack it to have it disappear. Eh. Bonk. 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 If only he had more health, we could move him. But instead, we'll just go here and try and create a little wall for the final turn. It's a wall. Perfect. How much more XP do you need? You need 8 XP. Dang it. Close. Not quite. Can't quite get it. In which case, we'll have Michaela come over here. Take you down. And then Peter, you get the 5. So 2 to Michaela, 5 to you. So only 3 more, and Peter's got the level. Peter levels in just 3 more. So close. So, first enemy he takes down of 3 health or more, he's leveled. There we go. Powered up. We're starting to ruin enemies. Oh yeah, this team. Remember, we were theory crafting this for a bit, trying to figure out which mechs we want to do a triple on, right? Because we aren't doing the skill class specialist, but we're doing the flight specialist to beat the game with 3 flying mechs, and the mech specialist to beat the game with 3 of the same mech. And it's going really well so far. It's going really well. There were some touch and go parts, but it's getting better and better each time. This guy's going to be the big scary boy, but we've got the meteor, fist, and we have barrage. Between the two, that's 6 damage. He has 7 health with the soldier scion. Gosh dang it! I was going to say which we got. Which I guess technically with the barrage that does do the 1 extra damage, that does clear him, so it's fine. So actually, if we get the meteor on here, there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and if we do barrage, so yeah, if we do that right now, if we get meteor on him right now, we can take him. Where can you go? There or there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. So Peter is on the hunt. Peter's hunting, and Archimedes is the only one. So Archimedes is going for the scorpion, and Michaela's going to be barraging, and Peter's going to be breaking with the meteor fist. And this guy's going straight down with this one as well. And that'll give Peter the level. And then Michaela gets last hits for a while. I guess until the end. Perfect. Alright, Peter. Break him. So, big hit. Michaela. Massive damage. Loses the XP and he goes down. Should have done that the other way around, but it's fine. Fine, he'll get an XP. He's got 1 XP. It's fine. Actually, it's probably smarter that we have Michaela get the big one anyway. It's fine. We can take him out. And because of the barrage, then we can go ahead and stand on here. Now we only have 1 enemy. Oh no! What a horribly difficult and final boss. Oh my goodness, it's so tough. This team is really struggling. Okay, now we might actually start. There's a bunch of enemies coming. There's a lot of them coming. So take this guy out and we'll get the level. So we'll move Peter here. Unless I do it backwards for some reason. Again, it's still technically fine. It's still technically fine. We'll just get the level next round. It's fine. We get the. What am I doing? What am I doing? We get a next turn. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't forget you can break the tile when you crack. Yeah, so we can now go ahead and break these tiles here. Okay. This time, Peter stands here and breaks this for the level. Move! Huge! That's big. That's big. He's now got 5 move like the rest of them. Right, like Archimedes, rather. Big. And then we'll just move Michaela over here. Crack that one down. And then Archimedes, you just stand where you are and crank that one down. And this poor little guy here, if he's not a flyer, which he isn't, because there are no flyers on this island, he's only got 2 tiles to choose from. Poor guy. Doesn't know where to go. Actually, I guess if it was a burrower, he could have burrowed anywhere he wanted. Technically, yeah. Technically, yeah. There still could have been. There was an option. Oh, Michaela, you take it. He's on crackable ground. Bye. All right, so Michaela just needs 28 more XP until we get that level. Boom. Woo! Mission complete. Promoted. Perfect island. Targeted strike. 1-time use per map. Call an airstrike anywhere to do 1 damage. I mean, it's not really any good. It's only usable once per battle. This seems like a really awful item. Oh my goodness, it's Chen. We need splash? It's not splash. It's 1 damage and push. It's 1 damage and push. If we have Chen she has a reactor. If we just have her replace Michaela, we now have attack and 1 free tile movement after the attack. We need 40 XP instead of 28 XP to get her to level. So there is more that we need. You know, we need an extra 18. Or an extra 12, rather. Math. But I think Chen is what we want. The targeting strike just isn't that useful. We're gonna grab Chen. Sword is 1-time use. Ooh, a pull tank kind of nice. And the repulse is quite nice too. But none of those are what we need for damage output here. Sorry, Michaela. You've been replaced so we can get the sidestep. We need the sidestep. Yeah. No, 22 XP difference. Sorry. I said 12, didn't I? Yeah. 22 XP difference. Yeah. It's going to be a little more grind to get up there because we're dropping Michaela, but in the end, I think it's better. We need stuff that hits multiple tiles, so it can remove all the tiles. No, it only does. Tiles are only removed when damage is done to a tile. Push done to a tile does not remove the tile, sadly. It'd be cool if it did, but no. So the that airstrike only did 1 damage on main center target, and then push to each adjacent tile. So it's worse than anything else we had. It wouldn't let us hit stuff from like far across the field, but yeah. You keep missing the lines where it says the item is bad. Oh, where you said the item is bad, we need good ones. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're saying it's no good because it's not splashed. How did I miss that straw? My goodness, my eyes. All right, we're gonna hold on to both of these guys right now because selling them doesn't give us anything that we want, right? Unless we want to, we could take the pull tank, but we need a lot of reactor to get this guy active. He is good, and it would be nice. We could also just get the repulse, which is a science class weapon, so we don't need anything special for it. But I still don't think a repulse is that useful right now, even though it shields self and friendlies. It doesn't shield build. It does shield buildings. It does shield buildings. I do remember that. It does shield buildings. It does shield buildings. But I still don't think that's something we need. We need more damage. This is cool, does 2 damage, but it's 1 time per use per battle. It's just not worth it. The pull tank is really the only thing that I'm thinking on that we could take. We could sell both Michaela and Harold. So we have the 2 that we need for the pull tank. We did get the 3 reactors though. 3 reactors is enough to have Peter do the damage. Or have Archimedes do the damage, which actually we probably should have Archimedes do the damage. We really have time where we can just chuck a pull tank, can we? Pull tank gets what, distance and health? No, it's flying and health. Ooh, flying's kind of nice. I do like them, but I think we're gonna have to stick with what we got. One person who has the fist, you think? Oh, you're saying do this with Peter? So Peter just ends up being the big damage boy. He does have the extra move, so he's got the same thing as Archimedes here. The other alternative is to put it in Chen, so that Chen gets more XP. Maybe we put it with Chen, so Chen has more XP gain potential. She's already gotten the reactor, so she can't get another reactor. She's either going to get health, move, or grid. That's all she can get. So actually, thinking about it, maybe we put it on Chen, because this one will level up Chen faster. Again, if it's grid, I'm sad, but health and move would be nice. We already have a big hit for 4 damage. So if we did 3 there, that'd be good. And then Archimedes is just going to be our light damage, super mobile guy. Until we can get some other thing here, which, good gracious, I would really like to get a thing here for him. We really need it. We do. Alright, I think we're good. That's a full grid, too. Huge. Alright, we're gonna lock in. We're gonna lock in on that. A blob boy. A centipede. Oh boy. Oh boy. The blobbers are gonna be tough. Because the problem is we're gonna have to like run around to get them. It means we have to like the moment a blob, we're gonna have to save the. Holy, we're gonna have to save our missile barrage specifically for dealing with blobs. Because the problem is we're gonna be overrun with problems, and we only have because you don't have any splash damage still. Except for the barrage. We're gonna need them to, I mean, in early. If we get to like 2 rounds in, there should be enough holes in the ground that it shouldn't be too bad, but still. Don't forget we can kill any non-flyer boss by just whoever's next to them. True. So the bosses aren't that bad, I'm not worried about them anymore. But it's the explosion guys we have to go and clear immediately, which we can now that we do 2 damage across the board. And blob guys. Blob guys are tough. We're gonna have to deal with them. For sure. So I think... We might have to deal with Archive first. No, we've got to... The problem is the dig guys. Spawned low-tier trash just means easy things to lethal to remove terrain. Oh, true. The digger is the problem. The digman's the issue. The armadillo man is the big issue here. The roly-poly guy. He's the problem. Because if Digman goes and puts up his 4 blocks around him, we just can't attack him. We can't get to him. We don't have anything that lets us get in there. We have to have 1 attack to break the rock, and then the other 2 attack to actually hit him. But hitting him doesn't have him turn around, because he attacks in all 4 directions. We have to clear him. And alphas have 4 health, I think. Really worried about him. And I don't know if we're going to find another item, a remaining item here that's going to get what we need. So I think we do Pinnacle Robotics next. And hopefully we can find another item, because I just don't know if we can do it. I don't think we can do it quite yet. But we're going to have to end it here today. We got to end it here today. It's a very short stream. Because I don't think we're going to be able to get through another island in time. Because, again, I have to go to bed very early. Very early these days, Mondays and Tuesdays. But I think in 2 weeks, I'll be back to normal schedules and the like, and we can go back into having good old 4-hour streams on Mondays and Tuesdays. But, yeah, there we go. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for all the help. Really appreciate it, because there are definitely some things that I'm like, what? Doesn't make any sense? Oh, no, actually, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi, everyone. Really appreciate it. I'll see you all tomorrow for some more fun and games. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.